Hi, guys. Oh, who sent me $50 New Zealand? My goodness. Who sent me that? Oh, Kylie. How incredibly generous of you, darling. Hey, Queen Laws. Hope all is well with you. Been busy making moolah. Oh, have you, darling, with our money challenge? I'm going to miss your live, but enjoy a meal out with a champers or two on me. Just want to say you're awesome. Keep being you and spreading the word. Self-concept all the way, baby. Oh, Kylie. Oh, thank you, darling. How lovely of you. You still here? Oh, I'm going to take a screenshot of that. It's so sweet. Now remember it. Thank you, darling. Take another one because I had a weird expression on my face. Thank you so much. Are you still here? Kylie, are you still here, darling? Where are you? Ah, Matt's here. Diana's here. Lynn's here. Leonie's here. Tara's here. Rebecca's here. Tara, are you still talking to me after I yelled at you the other day? Hi, Mazaful. Hi, Nicola. Hi, Beatrice. Hi, guys. What's happening? Hi, Loz. Matt here. Love your videos. Listen to your 4-minute meditation every morning. Oh, do you, darling? Oh, how lovely. Hi, Kai. Hi, hi, Alexi. I always say your name wrong. Hi, Amaranta. Hi, Cassan. Hi, Demarian. Hi, Kwafa. I don't know if I say your name right either. No, it's Woofa. Oofa. I always think that's a Q for some reason. My dyslexia, I swear to God. Sometimes guys with your names. Hi, everyone. I'll go to the top. Is Kylie still here or did she just drop $50 and run? Where are you? Kylie is still here. I'll have to thank you in the Facebook group. Ah, I will do that. I will go out and have a champers and a dinner, God damn it. I have not celebrated yet the launch of the course. I've been so busy. I'm like, I bought myself some $5 slippers. That was it. 2 pairs of $5 slippers at Kmart. That was my celebration. Wasn't much of a celebration. I was going to get my nails done and all this shit and I haven't done it. Hi, Amy. Hi, Rose. Hi, Bold212B. Love your manifesting and thank you for sharing. Thank you, helping me so much. Oh, wonderful, darling. Oh, that's great, Matt. All right, I'm going to the top, guys. I miss people. Hi, Ned Cohen. Hi, Loz. Hope you're well. I'm great, darling. Just listen to a podcast called Mindset Mentor. His first episode is Your Thoughts Create Your Reality. Oh, really? The way he explained it's like changing channels, and I thought it was a cool way of looking at it. Mindset Mentor. Oh, I must write that down. I'm writing it down. Mindset Mentor. Set Mentor. And it's a podcast. Oh, sounds very interesting. Hi, Dinah. Hi, guys. Hopefully I don't fall asleep before this starts, but almost 4 a.m., so a good possibility I might. Oh, no, darling, I do have live tomorrow. 9 p.m. EST, but I think it's going to be 8 p.m. now because of the time difference. I get negative thoughts about SP because he told me that he knew a girl and didn't open her account for 4 years, and then I was worried that he would do what that girl did to me, and this worried me. He knew a girl and didn't open her account for 4 years. So you think he's just going to abandon you like he abandoned that girl for 4 years? Why are you even thinking that, darling? Where are you getting that from? That's just you thinking negatively about the way the situation's going to go. Oh, this is going to go the same way for me. This isn't going to work out for me. Love never works out for me. Things never work out for me. You have a lot of negative thinking like that in life, darling. Stop that. Start saying he adores you, and that's that other girl. That's not you. When he puts on a romance story, I don't feel like he's putting his romance post on for me. I feel like maybe for someone else. I want to change my current situation, him for the better. You've got a lot of paranoia about other girls, darling. That sounds like a whole lot of I compare myself to other people. I think I'm not good enough thinking, okay? Because if you're really feeling that way, that other girls are a threat, that's about you feeling not good enough. You've really got to work on that. If you're ever comparing yourself to other girls, guys, that's the problem. It's a big, big thinking that you're not enough and other people are going to take your man away. Hi, Leonie. Where am I? Vicky Lou. Hi, Loz. On Friday, you gave me a telling off on the Facebook Live. Don't know if you remember, but it was the real kick I needed. I focused purely on myself. SP is starting to confirm my new job. Wonderful. My new job have asked me to start early this week, and I have unexpected money going in. Oh, wonderful. So thank you so much for telling me off in the tough love. Oh, wonderful. I've also bought your course completed and now working on my old fears. I'm so happy to be the new me. Oh, wonderful, darling. And the course is helping you? Good. Because some of you think you've identified your fears and maybe you found new ones in the course assessment, or maybe it's reiterated what you already knew. But either way, hopefully it's helping you. Oh, that's wonderful, darling. Yeah, just keep focusing on you. It's the best way to go. Hey, Lots, finally got a my kick-ass course. I'm halfway through it. I'm about to take the test, kind of excited and nervous. Can you answer it and go back, or is it finalized when you take it? No, I want you to keep the window open. This is what a lot of people aren't doing. So when you take it, it's a different link. It's a separate link. So I want you to keep it open all the time if you can, so you can go back to it and go, which statements here rung true for me? And you've got to go back and think, which of these beliefs do I believe the most? Write them down in your workbook and then write the opposite as an affirmation. So if you've got something like, I'm not good enough, you'd have, I'm more than good enough, or something in your own words that are the opposite of that shit. So keep it open. Don't be nervous, darling. Morning, Dora. Morning, guys. Oh, just jumped. God damn it. Love your videos. I just completed your course and loved it. Oh, wonderful, Rose. Oh, so many people in here have done the course. It's amazing. I was getting on with this guy, talked all day, every day. He went out drinking. We haven't spoken since, not one word. Oh, did you have a belief that when he went out, he would start meeting other girls, or he'd flirt with someone else, or he's a player and he just wanted you for sex and he'd pick up some other girl? What were your thoughts when you knew he was going out drinking? Did you start having fears like, I hope he doesn't meet someone else? And then he did. In your mind, he has. You've literally manifested that with your fear. So what fearful thoughts or what kind of things did he say that threw you or made you feel fearful or paranoid or worried? And then that's why that's manifested. He's going to meet someone else when he goes out. He's going to get drunk and do something or something. So what was you thinking, Amy? And then change that thinking and imagine you're talking again. And just banish that fear. Had an amazing date with SP on Saturday, but haven't really heard from him after I've been persisting in my affirmations. But is there anything else I can do? Guys, a lot of you jump to the conclusions that you're not hearing from them. You're also doing it as well, Amy. So think about it logically. If a guy's got a really busy week, maybe he's just busy. And you guys are reading into it as, oh, they're pulled away. I haven't heard from them. No, they're just busy. They're falling down a well. They're really busy with work. Like, I was meant to ring my auntie 2 days ago for a birthday. It got to 9:30 at night and I completely forgot because I was so busy. Yesterday I was like, I'm going to ring you today. Still forgot because I'm so busy. I'm not remembering to ring people that are really important to me, right? So just put it down to that, guys. Don't read into the bad meaning. Don't give it the bad meaning. Give it the good meaning. That's what you should be doing, and focusing on the affirmations. Yes. Love you, manifesting. Thank you for sharing. Oh, wonderful, darling. I have an exam tomorrow. What can I affirm last minute to feel more confident about it? I passed my exam flying colors. I ace all my exams. I'm so good at this. I'm so good at maths or science or whatever the fuck it is. Hi, Alyssa. How are you? I've missed you. I have my practical driving test today. So nervous. Any affirmations to make sure I pass? Alyssa, you know what I did? When I went to go get my license when I was 17. I could not drive. I wore the shortest skirt known to man. I just decided that I had such nice legs that the man would be distracted and would not notice my bad driving. And I came back and I got my license. And my driving instructor said, how did you go? Expecting me not to get it. And I went, I got it. And he went, God save the world. That's what he said, because I could not drive. But I just decided that me wearing that skirt would result in me getting my license. I don't know why I had that correlation, but I just decided that was going to be the way to get it. So wear a short skirt, Alyssa. That's my advice to you. No, just saying. Just assume you got it. I just assumed I'd get it because I really needed my license because I had to get out of my house because my mum was driving me crazy and I need to be everyone's designated driver. So I just decided I was going to get it even though I couldn't fucking drive. I couldn't park. I couldn't parallel park. I couldn't reverse. I couldn't do anything. I still got it. And I failed my L's and I still got it. I had to sit my L's again. The written test. Hi, Loz, catching you live after the time change. Oh, amazing. You know, Loz, if you listen to your meditations for 2 days, I'm referring to the I'm Chosen meditation straight, your situation changes. Really, Beatrice? Is that what's happening? Oh, I know. Hello, Loz. Does everyone feel your self-concept when you've upgraded it? Yes, guys, everyone. Everyone. Even when you look like shit, people will smile at you. It's a weird feeling when everyone starts to react to you differently. It's just everyone. And you start feeling better in yourself. Hi, Mary. I've been doing affirmations for weeks and been acting like I've passed for weeks, but now the test is today. I'm quite nervous. Don't be nervous, darling. Just say, I'm an excellent driver. I passed my test with flying colours. I love having my license. Go to the end of having your license. Loz, I bought your course and really didn't know. I had some fears. I'm working on them. But if SP says he thinks I deserve better and it cannot give me what I need, what fear is that so I can work on it? Okay, darling, that's wonderful. You got the course. Work on it with affirmations. Okay. So whatever fear came up for you, try and identify why is that fear making that person say that. So if you feel like you're not good enough and you won't be prioritized, do you think that might be connected to them going, oh, you deserve better? They're just coming out with some bullshit that's confirming that you're not enough for them, right? Or you always get abandoned, so yet again this person's abandoning you. Either way, if you probably had a rejection thing of feeling not good enough, or someone abandoned you thing, and that makes you feel like you're never going to get what you want. So they just come out with some bullshit. It's your mind putting into their mind the idea that you're not enough for what you want, or things never work out for you, or you always get left. That's what it is. So you want to say things like, of course he wants me. I am good enough for him and he's good enough for me. We're perfect together. He can give me everything I need. Oh, sorry, I didn't read it properly. He can give me everything I need. Okay, so I can guess here what fear it was then. Then he always meets my needs. He can give me everything I need. I always get everything I need. I always get my emotional needs met. He's so affectionate. He's so loving. He always gives me what I need. He makes me feel so loved. That's the ones you should be saying. Sorry, I didn't read your question properly. Now I can see what the fear is. I bought your course. I spent the first day in tears. Oh, but shit needed to be faced. I see things so clearly now. Thank you. Oh, Miranda, I'm sorry you guys are crying, some of you. It's the common reaction we're getting in the group. I'm like, oh no. Oh dear. Look, guys, it has to come out to get out. You know what I mean? Like you have to pop that pimple sometimes, right? And then you'll feel better. You can't heal the scar if all the pus is still in there. Wonderful, darling. Yes, thought you would like it. His name is Rob Dial. Oh, Rob Dial. That name sounds familiar. How do I know that name? Rob Dial. I know that name. I must have seen him on something. Hey, Loz, I've seen major shifts in my SP. Oh, it's just jumped. Yeah, damn it. Major shifts in my SP that were very flirty on our previous meet and saw a major shift in 3D. Now on our last meet, flirted more than I usually do with this person. Oh, wonderful. So you're much more flirty now. That's great, darling. Just keep doing whatever you're doing. Hi, Loz. I'm trying to move out of home and thought finding a place housemates would be so easy, but it's been 2 months and nothing. Please help. Stop saying it's not easy. Stop saying it's hard. Stop saying you can't find anything. Stop discussing it with your friends. Stop complaining about it. Also have this belief that once I start manifesting a thing, I go through a struggle. Well, then why do you think this is happening? Everything gets worse phase before it happens. How do I not have this phase or manifest on demand, please? Well, stop saying you get this phase. Guys, when people are obsessed with this idea that everything goes wrong before it gets better, guess what? That's an assumption and that will manifest. Stop fucking saying that. First of all, stop discussing that it's hard. Secondly, stop having that belief. Everything works out for me. That's the old me. Shit used to go wrong for me before it got better. That's the old me. I don't hold that ridiculous belief anymore. I was fucking my life up with that stupid belief. I don't believe that shit anymore. I love my new apartment. It was so easy for me to get. When I was trying to find this apartment and the apartment before, there were so many people saying to me, oh, there's a rental crisis, and getting in my ear. And I would just be like, not listening to a thing anyone was saying. Because if I did, I'd start thinking I couldn't get my house. And they're like, oh, you've got pets. It's going to be a lot harder. And I was like, fuck, shut up. Don't listen to anyone and don't listen to your old shitty thoughts. I pushed away SP because he was showing me old concept. Is that okay? No. I am trusting myself. Great. But what are you doing that for? Guys, they're just reflecting you. So now you're pushing you away. Go away, you. I don't like what you were doing, you. That's what you're doing when you push them away, guys. You're telling you off. You're rejecting yourself. So, okay, darling, okay, but just go and revise whatever you did, or imagine he doesn't care that you pushed him away, and then work on whatever it is that he was triggering in you that's making you feel like you needed to do that. Like, you're going to hurt me, so I'll hurt you first, or you're going to reject me, so I'll reject you first stuff. It's all okay, but work on that. Why did you feel the need to do that? What was the fear in there that was causing you to act that way? Also, I had this belief that once I saw that one. Hey, Loz, you look radiant today. Oh, thank you, darling. Thank you so much, Loz. I've been telling myself that he's got extra work to do because he told me he had made a mess up at work. That's all it is, guys. I once got paranoid about someone not talking to me for 4 days and ended up they were in hospital dying. So, Sometimes shit's happening. Sometimes I really did fall down a well. I have outstanding debt that I need to pay this month. I'm completely skinned. Well, that's why, because you keep saying that. I'm not sure how to pay it. How can I manifest a certain amount of money with a specific deadline or timeline? So you're worried about the timeline, the deadline, and you're saying you're skint. I've been doing visualization at the moment. Any tips on how I can clear my debt this month, please? So you're saying you're in debt, you're saying you're skint, and you're saying you're on a timeline, all the things that are going against what you're trying to manifest. So guys, what you've got to understand is God in you, your subconscious mind, will manifest by your use or misuse of it. I saw a Neville quote the other day that says use or misuse. And this is what I always try and explain to people, and they think I'm being negative. You've got to understand that your mind is always listening. So you're doing all this work and trying to say affirmations and trying to visualize that you have money, but you've just said the complete opposite in your question. I'm in debt, I'm skint, I'm on a deadline. Use? Useful? Misuse. You've just misused your mind. Stop saying that shit. Stop describing debt, talking about debt, thinking you're skint, focusing on being skint, focusing on the deadline, thinking about the deadline, because it's fucking up anything else you're trying to do. And I try and explain that to people so many times, and so many people think my account is negative. I'm explaining the law, okay? That's how this works. The use or the misuse of your mind. And a lot of you are misusing your mind and not realizing it. And then you're wondering why things aren't working out. Because you've been listening to losers saying you're limitless, and you're saying I'm limitless, but then all day long you're saying all this misusing shit. Misusing? You're misusing your mind all day. With all the old shit you're still saying. And a lot of you think just saying I'm limitless a few times and affirming and being in the state, but then you're not really in the state because you're misusing your mind most of the day. The way you're describing your situation is fucking all this up. Hi, Alexia. A little nerd's shelf. Oh, what a name. Hi from Italy. Oh, ciao. I really would like to thank you. Oh, thank you, darling. I found you on TikTok and I began to work on my self-concept, reminding myself that I deserve good things and love. I'm slowly seeing results. Thank you. Oh, thank you, darling. Grazie mille. That's wonderful. I'm going to screenshot that. So lovely. Also, my test is exactly 2:22 p.m. Well, that's a sign, darling. Angel number. And my mum sent me a picture last night showing me a pass date. It was the 8th of November. Same date as mine. Well, Alyssa, that's a sign, isn't it, darling? You're going to pass. The universe. The universe is telling you that. Okay? You tell me something. I'm going to do that when I go for my license. Guys, honestly, it worked a treat. I literally couldn't park or reverse or anything. I'm not joking. I wanted a guy whose number I don't have to message me because I'll be in his town. In my mind, told him to message me. He did that day. Ah, Christine, he did that. Did you really? I love that. That's great. Hi, Loz. I'm getting paranoid thoughts about SP and other girls. Been affirming the opposite and listening to tapes, but I don't get where it's coming from. Out of nowhere. Guys, it's never out of nowhere. It's from here. Back here. In this filing cabinet of crap that you got going on back here that you don't realize is there until you do my assessment in my course. Have you done my course? It's a whole lot of I'm not good enough, a whole lot of there's competition, a whole lot of things are going to be taken away from me, a whole lot of things don't work out for me, a whole lot of I'm not pretty enough, other girls' competition crap. It's not out of nowhere, so figure out where it's coming from and say the opposite. No one compares to me, no one's away, I am the special one, I'm the chosen one, etc. Will you be going live later, Loz? Oh, no, darling, this is it. Morning, Loz. I've been affirming good health and opposite keeps happening. Why? Because you're saying it is, and maybe you're focusing on the bad health. Like, while you're affirming for the good health, you keep reaffirming that you've got bad health. I hope this goes away. Oh, that's still there. Oh, that scar's still there. Oh, I'm affirming. Is it still there? Is the weight coming off me? Guys, if you're reaffirming what you're trying to affirm away, that's the misuse that I'm talking about. Are you doing that? Just asking. Hi, Loz. And there was a really lovely meditation on a channel called Nevolution, and I recommended it to a person the other day, and she's taken them all down. Does anyone listen to Nevolution? It's so disappointing. She used to have all these amazing meditations. She had this Joseph Murphy one. I'll have to make it because I can't find it anywhere. I was so disappointed because I was recommending it to someone and I can't find it anywhere on the internet. I reckon that the driving instructor will be distracted by my beauty anyway. Thank you so much, Loz. I love having my license. Yes, darling, exactly. Just bat your eyes and it will give you the thing. Or if it's a girl, it'll be a lesbian. Problems. What's this, Sue? Hi, Loz. Can I still get my ESP back? Yes, darling, always. We were friends 41 and a half years ago. 41 or 4 and a half. And in a relationship nearly a year, we have been no contact since July after his ex-wife found out he was seeing me, got jealous and caused problems. They've been separated 5 years and going through a divorce. He said he didn't want to stop seeing me and certainly didn't want to be with her, but she is controlling and he wanted her to calm down. I bought your course, found out my triggers, which I sort of knew. I have been affirming lots and living in the end as much as I can. I felt it was all falling into place. At the weekend, social media popped up my SP and his ex on holiday together, which they haven't done for years, and all the comments saying, so pleased, you're both giving things another go. I had no idea he has even ended things with me, and now she has posted everywhere he would be ashamed to even leave her now. What can I do? No. You're reading into what's going on. You're reading into comments. For all you know, it's just on her social media, and she's making out like they're back together, and he's just taken a holiday with her. You're reading into stuff. Then you're saying he's got a story that he'll be ashamed to leave her because now it's been posted everywhere. You're literally fucking your own manifestation. So you're like, she's a threat. She wants him. He'll be ashamed. He can't leave her now. If they're back together, the whole thing's fucked because he's ashamed to leave. Well, why are you telling that story, Sue? You've got a whole lot of I'm not chosen, I'm not prioritized by him going on. That's why you chose a person like that in the first place. Are you really working on that stuff? Because it doesn't sound like you are. Because while the no contact's been going on, you've got a dominant story that she's a threat. She's a problem. She's our problem. You said it. So the more you think she's a problem, the more you think she's part of the problem, is the problem, the more she'll stay there as a fucking problem, and it will grow into a whole full-blown relationship because you keep saying she's the problem. So she is. Here it is. Ta-da, manifested perfectly. The problem. Guys, trust me from experience, if you've got a divorced person and there's an ex-wife and you think the ex-wife's the problem, they'll be the fucking problem because you're saying they are. Stop saying that. Everything I just said, that's what you do. I saw some movement, but then they said they wanted to be friends. How to stop the hot and cold? You're being hot and cold, darling. You're thinking they want to only be friends. Hello, I'm Mina. Do you think subliminals on YouTube work? Only if they're stuff you know what they're saying. What are they saying, guys? I don't know what they're saying. How do you know they're not bullshitting you? They're just not sitting there recording something and saying it's a subliminal. How do you even know? It's very trusting, you guys. Oh, Shizzy, you got me Star Trek loves you jumping on my live. Thank you so much for joining. Oh, darling, I just saw you live and I thought, oh, I better say hello. I didn't mean to throw you off. That was amazing. I wrote down what you said to me. I wrote it down. I was writing notes while you're talking to me. It was all accurate. Where am I? Rebecca, I bought your course. Absolutely loved it. Thank you so much. Oh, wonderful, darling. I saw my family this weekend and my brother and sister hurt me. I have a belief that people hurt me, but I can't work out the opposite affirmation by using the word hurt triggers me. I'm feeling really down as everyone tells me I'm too sensitive. So I feel like I'm wrong being who I am. Okay, I'm not too sensitive. People love how sensitive I am. They love the real me. They love hearing my feelings. They love that I get emotional. They love seeing my feelings. They love hearing me. I've got a friend who thinks that about herself, and people keep reflecting that to her all the time because she's got a dominant belief she's too sensitive, and strangers will say it to her. And I've even almost said it to her, even though I know that's her dominant belief, right? That's your dominant belief. So you've got to get rid of that. Then you want to say things like, the people in my life treat me so beautifully now. You can say now as opposed to before. Rather than saying they don't hurt me anymore, don't use the word hurt. Everyone treats me beautifully now. That's the old me. The old me used to feel hurt, get hurt, feel oversensitive, feel like I was too much. I'm not too much. They love my feelings. They love hearing from me. They love seeing me being expressive. They love seeing me cry. They love hearing what I have to say. They treat me so beautifully now. They're soft with me. They're gentle with me. Say those things. They hold my feelings and they listen. They hold my feelings. They are there for me when I need them. So that. Been visualizing my SP holding my hand, just I'm falling asleep. Oh, that's lovely. My current partner doesn't do affection. He told me he loves holding my hand. Oh, wonderful. I love that, darling. That's great. He loves holding your hand. Oh, that's lovely. What's this? Sue M. At the weekend, social media popular. I saw that one. I saw some movement, but then they said they want to be. I saw that one. Hi, Loz. SP got jealous and accused me of talking to other guys online. Told him that I'm not talking to anyone, and he did not accept it. It's been 4 days. Left on read, which self-concept is this: feeling like you can't be trusted, feeling like people push you away, people reject you, people don't listen to you, you aren't seen and heard or something. So when you're a kid, were you pushed away a lot from your parents, not listened to, or there was a case of where you weren't believed or something, or you had a lot of people you couldn't trust in your reality, and so you feel like people won't trust you, or you just feel like you get rejected. Hi, Liz, how are you? Been working through the course. One new affirmation gets me when I really think about it. What's that, Gagan? Where is it? Oh, wow, this really jumped just then. What is it? Thank you, Loz. You're so right. Oh, okay. Okay, good. Uh, what's the affirmation, Gagan? Can't see it. Okay, hang on. If I assume your course will change me completely, will it? Yes, guys. If you have an assumption that everything you're doing works, it'll work because that's your dominant assumption. Oh, this works. I just need to step in the new state of me. I just do Loz's course, and by the end of it, bing, I'm cured. Say that. Loz, I've gotten so good at this. I've manifested my extremely picky brother, his dream woman, and we have become best friends. I love it. Oh, Jasmine, Mary, have you? Love that. Extremely picky. Oh, wonderful. Joanna, hi Loz. I notice that I feel empty inside, even though I keep affirming for self-concept. Every morning I feel nothing. We won't go back to zero when we feel these types of things while manifesting, right? Won't go back to zero. What are you talking about? Zero what? Darling, look, that numbness that you feel, that zero-ness, or that feeling of just nothingness has to do with depression. Okay. That your mind, your body and your mind is keeping you at that numbness feeling to cut out all emotion, because if you feel anything, you're going to fall apart. That's how depression works. So it just gives you a neutralness and a neutral state, because if you had to feel your feelings, it'd overwhelm you. So you just feel a nothingness. It's kind of like it's your salvation is the nothingness. I know that feeling. I had it for a long time. If you're feeling empty, even though you're affirming the self-concept, do you mean that you're feeling an emptiness about what you're saying? Like you're not believing it, you're not connecting with what you're saying? That's understandable, because that's your old thought still there, and it's going to be very hard for you to connect to it or believe it. So don't try and believe it. I just want you to say them and visualize the new you and script the new you as much as you can whenever you feel that way. And do visualizations. Do my live in the wish fulfilled meditation in the morning, or wake up in the wish fulfilled meditation. So you get rid of that feeling, especially in the morning as you're waking up. I'm starting to realize that I may self-sabotage myself. I have your course, but what fear is that? Also, if people really want their manifestation, but fear having it, is that, what is that and how to fix it? A lot of it is just feeling unworthy of it and feeling like you don't deserve it. So either you're feeling like you don't deserve it, or you're feeling like when it comes, it's going to fuck up anyway. So you feel like, oh, what's the point? So it's either, I know this is going to hurt me. I'm going to get hurt or rejected or abandoned anyway. So what's the point of even trying? Or it's, I won't get it anyway because I'm not enough. Things never work out for me. It's one of the two. So you'll either push people away because you're so afraid you're going to get hurt and it's going to turn out just like all the others, and you're going to be rejected or hurt or abandoned. So you just avoid and you self-sabotage and you fuck things up because you're so afraid they're going to hurt you, or it's not going to work out, or you deep down feel like you're just not good enough. And so nothing's going to work out. So what's the point? So you sabotage it. So then you're back to, oh, yeah, that's right. This feeling of singledom and loneliness and nothingness. This is normal. This is familiar. I'm back to familiar. You're getting too close to me. This is too much. I don't know this feeling. Go away. You're going to hurt me. Go away. You self-sabotage. I assume, of course, will change me completely. Will it? Yes, say that. Loz, I've got, so I saw that one. Suddenly, oh, what's this, Claudia? Hang on. Where's the beginning? I'm missing a lot here. Hang on. Hang on. I listen to the Chosen enough sleep tab at night, but recently started experiencing physical discomfort, not pain, but I toss and turn until I change it into something else. Subconscious finding me? Yeah, it can be, guys. I really hate that one because it's my affirmations. I find it very hard to sleep through. But that means your mind's fighting you. So it's probably a good one to listen to. I still can't stop paying attention to 3D. I'm trying, but I can't. And what I see is killing me. Guys, I know how hard it is when you see something really shitty, when there's a third party or whatever. Guys, I know that feeling. But you've got to try and identify how you manifested that. Did I think this bitch would come along, or some bitch, or any bitch, or the ex-wife, or some girl? Oh, yeah, I did that. Am I reading into something that's never happening? Probably. Am I doing this? Yes. Guys, you've got to identify how you manifested that so you can disassociate from caring about it. Because you can go, I did this. Like, there's a thing happening. There was something Sasha and I were laughing about yesterday because it was a manifestation coach not identifying her own manifestation. It was so funny to watch. And we were watching it, pissing ourselves laughing, going, you're a manifestation coach, you're not understanding your own manifestation. And it was just hilarious. If you're being affected by the 3D and you know this information, you should be able to identify in the 3D how you manifested that. And then you can step away from it and not care as much because you know if you caused it, you can uncause it. But you're not realizing your power. You're not understanding that you did that. And when you do, you'll be less affected by it. Trust me. But even manifestation coaches aren't realizing this. So I'm not surprised you're not, darling. Okay. Hi, Loz. I have some issue with a guy from Facebook. He has some bad obsession over me. I went to police because he started writing to me that something bad will happen to me. Oh, he's really crazy. What should I film? Oh, darling, just decide that guy's gone away. He's realized the error of his ways. He's realized he's acted really nuts. He realizes he's in trouble with the law. He realizes that if he pursues this, he's going to be in huge trouble. He doesn't want to go to jail. He doesn't want a restraining order. He doesn't want an ABO out against him. He stops because he realizes he's been wrong. And either you hear an apology from him or you never hear from him again. Just write an apology text that you want to receive from him, or I'm like a conversation you're having with someone where you're like, oh my God, that guy's gone away. Thank God he's disappeared. He's disappeared off the face of the earth. I never heard from him again. Imagine a conversation or go and script it. And then say, I am safe. No one dares stalk me. No one dares comes in my realm. No one's in my reality that I don't want to be in my reality. I am safe. I am secure. No one treats me badly. No one makes me feel unsafe. I feel safe. I'm always safe. I'm in a safety bubble at all times. And then figure out where the fuck that's coming from. Like you've got a story about men being obsessive or you're not safe, darling. Where's that coming from? Were you abused as a kid or something? Tell me. If I feel like my mum is smothering me, should I say she doesn't smother me and I'm respected as my self-concept? Yes, darling. Just say she doesn't bother me anymore. She doesn't tell me what to do. She's got her own life. She's found a nice man and she hardly talks to me anymore. She's so busy. She's used to smother me. I remember when she used to smother me. I'm starting to realize that I may be self-sabotaging myself. I know, I saw that. I think one of the best things to affirm is the confidence to manifest anything. Yes, guys, step into your power. Absolutely. Claudia, I can't find part one, darling. Suddenly a new date to repeat my last exam appeared out of nowhere and I passed it so easily. Now I'm a law graduate. I just want to thank you for all the guidance. Oh, wonderful, darling. Where's the first part of that? I missed it. Suddenly a new date to repeat my last exam appeared out of nowhere and I passed it so easily. Oh, wonderful, Claudia. I can't find part one. So, hey, Loz, you look radiant today. Oh, that part. Oh, wonderful. I think that was part one. Oh, that's congratulations, darling. Hooray. What should we do if the 3D is triggering and we're still not good at revising? What I just said, accept your part in it. Accept that you created it. Look at it and go, how did I cause this? That's how you do it. Then you can disassociate from it and go, like there's stuff happening with my business at the moment or in my life, and I have had to really sit and go, how did I do this? What was I thinking before? Oh, God, I thought a thing a year ago that's now playing out. Okay, that's all that is. I can change it. Just got to change my thinking. That's what you got to do, guys. Think, when was I thinking that? When was I treading in the wine press, standing on the grapes, and now I've made wine and this really fucking stinky wine showed up? What did I think? Think the opposite. That's what you got to do, guys. It's really that simple about the 3D. What's this? What's this, Claire? Where are we? Where are we? Part one. Hi, Loz. Firstly, thank you for being so inspirational. I've sent you a message on Facebook too, but I've managed to catch you on here. I'd love to become a manifestation coach, but have a fear of treading on other coaches' toes. Don't worry about that, darling. How did you decide to just go for it and become a coach? I actually didn't want to be a coach, guys. I wasn't planning to be a coach. I was just planning to make content about it. I wasn't planning to be coaching anyone. You guys asked me to coach you. I was just going to make content on TikTok. I do get lots of people asking me questions, and I know you had the same. How do you just take the plunge? What did I do? I think what happened for me was the penny really dropped for me, and I had so many people in Kim Velez's group asking me questions in my DMs that I kind of thought, oh, look, if I just make a TikTok or something, then they can go and watch that. And I didn't actually even tell anybody in the self-concept community. I just left. Well, I stayed in the community, but I never told anybody. I think there were 2 people in the group, one called Adrian and another girl who I had a call with, who were in my DMs, and I said, oh, I'm over on TikTok now. That was it. And I just thought, oh, I know what I'm talking about, so I'm going to make some videos. That was it. I don't know why the decision was made. It was made on a real whim. It wasn't something I ever planned to do. It was like it came to me in the night, and I woke up the next morning and went, let's do this. I don't understand why I started this. It was never something I intended to do. So I can't actually explain why I did it. And the coaching came because after a month of doing videos or a couple of weeks, people said, can I do coaching with you? And I said, why? So just step into the state of coach, darling. We are following each other on Instagram. I have 2 years, and I'm not worrying anymore about if he'll talk to me or not, because I know he will. And thank you, Loz, for everything. Oh, what's he saying? Where's the beginning of this? Must be another part that I missed. Why am I missing the first parts of all of these? That's wonderful, darling. Hooray! Is healing wounds unnecessary? What do you mean? We mean healing yourself. No, guys, we're not healing ourselves. All we're doing is identifying what the wound is and then affirming the opposite, thinking the opposite, getting into the state of the opposite of that shit. We're not sitting here trying to heal ourselves. That's not the point of this. No. Hi, Loz. I believe my core belief is that I have no power or control due to abusive dad. I've been using the law for nearly a year and had some amazing manifestation, but not for my main manifestation in love, SP. Could it be because of this belief that I have no power or control is overriding the work I'm doing on self-concept? Absolutely, darling. I've also manifested my dream man. Whoever he has third party, could this be I'm not chosen? It's absolutely always that. So if they've chosen someone else, it's always I'm not chosen, or I'm not prioritized, or I'm not enough. Then if you feel like you've got no control, you'll find deciding that the law works for you hard, even though you should have had the realization by now, if you've been listening to content for as long as you have, for a year, that you're actually manifesting bad things happening, things not working. It doesn't just work for good, right? So if you have a dominant belief that things are beyond your control, well, don't you think now that you're going to think you can't control your outcomes, you can't control the 3D? So then that will be the manifestation. I can't control this. This is beyond my control. So then it will be, because that's what you're telling your mind. Stop telling your mind that. If you've got a dominant belief that you're going to get hurt, or people are going to try and control you, then you'll end up with controlling men, or the men will hurt you, or you end up in situations where you're not chosen, something because of the abuse. Mostly it'll end up in a situation where you feel like you're going to get hurt by them. So say the opposite. Loz, when will the paid Facebook group be live? Guys, it's very soon. Guys, make sure you're on the Loz letter, okay? Because the new Loz letter comes out tomorrow. So I'll write it here. Get on the Loz letter. Something is coming on 11/11 because it's a very important date, guys, as we know. 11/11. I mean, it's the most powerful day of the year, or whatever the fuck it is. All our manifestations only happen on that day. All right, guys. I just put it there. So make sure you're on my email list, the Loz letter, either by getting my free mini manifestation course or putting your email in the Loz letter. Okay. And then you'll know when the Facebook group is out, the paid Facebook group, and there's a big bonus coming with it. So I'll tell you, the Facebook group's coming this Friday on 11/11. Don't tell anyone. It's a big secret. Okay. You'll find out about it in the Loz letter tomorrow. Hooray! And there's a big bonus, guys. If you sign up this month, you're getting a massive bonus that you won't get any other time. Okay? Just saying. It's very exciting. I was working on it today. Where am I? Good morning, Victoria. Loz, I couldn't catch your lies because yours truly has become a busy finance photographer. My photo will be published in Women's Weekly magazine for Women's Day issue. Got offered a scholarship for MFA. Thank you. Oh my God, Bibi. Did you? Oh my God. in the Women's Weekly, and you got a scholarship. Oh my gosh. That's amazing, Vivi. I want to where you were. SP is calling me. Oh, wonderful, Kazan. Thank you, Loz, with all my heart. You changed me after 44 years. I'm always grateful to you and your wonderful, kind heart and your wisdom. Oh, wonderful, Vivi. Oh, congratulations, Owen. That's great. Put that story in the Facebook group. I want to see the photo. I want to see the photo you took in the magazine. You're in the Facebook group, aren't you? How to override that self-sabotage thinking? Can you give affirmations for both examples that will help override that thinking? I don't sabotage myself anymore. I don't get in my own way. I don't fuck things up for myself. I don't do anything wrong and I don't fuck things up. I used to fuck things up for myself. I used to get in my own way. I used to sabotage shit. That's the old me. I'm not afraid anymore. I don't get in my own way. I stopped getting in my own fucking way. Say that. I know I'm not going to get hurt. I know I'm not going to be rejected. That's the old me. Everyone treats me beautifully. Everyone's here for me. Whatever the fear is, say the opposite. And that's why you self-sabotage, because of that fear, right? Understand this fear of upsetting people you have said in the past. I just decide that everyone supports me, right? Just heard you saying about a coach not knowing the answer. Guys, look, it doesn't matter if you don't know the answer. I don't know the answer to everything. I don't purport myself to be the person who knows the answer to everything. And I certainly don't purport myself to be an expert or a top coach or any of this absolute bullshit that gets you in trouble. Just say, I understand this. I can help you, but I don't know everything if you're really worried about that. You don't have to purport yourself to be some fucking expert to get following. You just have to know what you're talking about. And not regurgitate other people. If you're just regurgitating, people will call bullshit pretty soon. Congrats on SP calling you. What's this? Oh, yes. What should we do if 3D is too triggering and if we're still not good at revising? I don't know, guys. You want me to come around your house and put a blindfold over your eyes, or what do you want me to do? I just told you before. You've got to identify how you fucking caused it. Oh my God, look at this shit I caused. I did that. Why am I getting upset about it? I fucking did that. That's the way to fix it. If anything's throwing it in 3D, guys. Oh my God, I did this, didn't I? It's like you woke up after a huge New Year's Eve and you're so fucking hungover, and then you can't possibly understand why you're hungover. And you're like, bitch, last night you were knocking back the tequila for 5 hours. What do you reckon was going to happen? Just want to know when I am visualizing and see the 3D. I just want to go back to my visualization. I feel so real. I'm the only one. Guys, just go back to your visualization. Live in your mind. Live in the 4D for all I care. It's much more pleasant up there. My company is having layoffs in a few days, and everyone in my company is obsessing over it. What can I do to remain calm? I freaked out a bit already today. Just decide that it doesn't happen to you, darling. That you're safe and you're the only one who doesn't get fired. Just be like, oh, my job is secure. My job is fine. Everyone else is freaking out. I don't have to freak out because I know I work here and I'm going to be working here for as long as I want to work here. They wouldn't dare fire me. Thanks, Loz. What affirmations to counteract trust issues? People not trusting me and not believing what I say and being rejected. I never get rejected anymore. Everyone believes what I say. I'm always seen and heard. People always listen to me. I'm always believed. What was your first TikTok? I think I just said, have you got any manifestation questions? And I was sitting in my bedroom with no makeup on, and I didn't know there was a beauty filter, and I looked like shit, and I had a clip in my hair. It just was so impromptu me doing the TikTok, honestly. It was just like, hi, I'm going to be talking about law of assumptions. Anyone got any questions? That was it. I think that's the very first TikTok. And the next one was just me describing like your reality and how it's created. You are powerful or something. It was like 5 videos, and then people started sending me questions, and that was it. And most of my TikToks at the start were answering people's questions, most of them. And then I think I had one blow up where I was like, the law of attraction doesn't exist, and people were like, what? How dare you? And I was like, sorry. Your cake analogy was godsend because I was doing everything in the waiting stage for 10 months, and that analogy snapped me out of it. Oh, good, Bibby. You're in the waiting stage. You kept opening the fucking oven and ruining the cake, were you? I know that analogy works because my mum used to scream at us if we opened the oven because she was a cake cook. You've got to put in all the right ingredients, guys, or the cake will flop. I went through a breakup 3 months ago and thought it wasn't the best time to learn about self-concept because it would be coming from a place of desperation. Jay, mate, what the fuck are you on about? That's the best time. It's your self-concept that caused the breakup, isn't it? How do you draw a line blaming yourself and taking responsibility for a situation? You're really misunderstanding this whole thing. It's not blame. Your self-concept, your shitty fucking self-concept, Jamie, caused your fucking breakup. And now you want to dwell in the circumstances, the shit you caused, by not focusing on changing you, even though you are the problem. You're the problem, it's you. Go and listen to some Taylor Swift and wake up. It's not blaming yourself. You've just got to think, oh my God, I'm causing this. It's just cause. It's not blame, it's cause. Right? Go and watch all my videos. You're hella lost. Hello. Go and watch my Law of Assumption versus Law of Attraction, my playlist called How to Manifest on here, first of all, because you're a bit lost about this. You're thinking it's blame. It's not, darling. You're doing it already. Didn't you cause your breakup? What shitty fucking thoughts did you have during your breakup that caused it? Tell me, and I'll tell you how to fix it. What were you thinking before you broke up that caused the breakup? Do you know? Or if you don't know, just tell me what your fearful thoughts were. He might leave me. This isn't the way it used to be. Why hasn't he married me yet? Blah, 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 blah. He's looking at other girls. He's busy. I'm not a priority. What were the thoughts? Tell me. Tell me, Jamie. I want to help you. Oh, JKP, thank you for the super chat, darling. What is that? Oh, it's a fox waving at me. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Are you sending that to me from Japan? Oh, how sweet of you. Thank you so much. Have you got a question, darling? I'll look for your name. Do you have specific times when you go live on TikTok? No. Can't wait for your sleep affirmations for little Loslings in Lozzyland. My boy needs a new batch of affirmations. Oh, yes, I have to do it, guys. Little Loslings in Lozzyland. Yes. Lozzyland. That's better than Lozland. Lozzyland. Little Loslings in Lozzyland. I love it. I love doing kid stuff. I'm looking forward to doing it. I want to remove some people from my life. I don't want them to come in my head again. What affirmations do I need? Those people aren't in my life anymore. They left my reality. I don't know what happened to them. They just fucking disappeared. I manifested moving out recently. It's the first time I'm worried about finances, though. I've been affirming the opposite and never have to worry about money doing the Facebook money challenge. Well, good, darling, but stop worrying about the money. Start saying you got the money and focusing on the self-concept issues that cause you to think you won't have the money. I saw a video on how you are the 3D, and I've completely stopped fearing it, knowing that it's all just me. No point in getting upset and spiraling over what I caused, and the effort is much more better spent in affirming the opposite. Exactly, guys. The amount of times I'm on the phone to Jenna, okay, you know Jenna's my business manager, and I'll say, oh, this again. And then I'll be like, oh, okay, I know how this has happened. I thought this a year ago. And she's like, well, you've got to stop fucking thinking that. Right? Rather than getting thrown, rather than getting upset, go, oh, that. That's the way to deal with the 3D, guys. Oh, look at this shit. You're the dog in the meme, sipping the coffee and everything's burning around you, and you're saying, this is fine. Because you know you're changing it. Treating good in the 3D, can't wait. What's this, Melissa? Hey, lost 14-year-old Melissa. I've been working on my self-concept and I can see the changes in my mindset. Oh, wonderful. I'm starting to love and accept myself. Oh, and body more. I know if I continue affirming, I'll start treating good in the 3D. Can't wait. Oh, wonderful, darling. Told you. That's great, darling. I'm so thrilled for you. See, you don't even need the course. Do it yourself. Thanks for your work. You're amazing. Oh, you're welcome, Anna. I think I've been affirming and doing mental diets so much to the point where I genuinely couldn't care less about 3D and know my power. Oh, wonderful, Melissa. That's wonderful. I'm screenshotting that success story. Hang on. Oh, who just sent me that? Oh, baby. My beautiful Loz, I will be grateful for your kind heart and wisdom for the rest of my life. As I always said, I'll be on the front row of your sold-out seminar at Sydney Opera House. Oh, baby. I can't wait to get over Sydney again one day. You know, I lived there like 15 something. No, how many years ago? I left there in 2004 and haven't been back since. I miss it. Oh, I can't wait either, baby. I'll bring you up on stage. You can take a bow. Thank you, darling. Thank you so much. This bloody dog. What are you doing? Look at this thing. Can you see this? What are you doing? Show the people. Molly. Molly, what What are you doing? You hear that? What's happening? What are you doing? You showing the people your face? She's trying to tell me to take her for a walk. Where am I? Hey, Loz, not sure if you'll see this. Think I'm late, but an ex friends of benefits who I have no interest in has come back on word for word, said my affirmations for my SP. Huge word for that. Yes, honey. Word for word. So freaky when they say things word for word. You're like, excuse me. Wonderful. Also, Loz, me and my fiance already planning our marriage. Thank you so much for your help. I'm so happy. Oh, Melissa. Oh, I didn't know you're engaged, darling. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, that was a joke. Oh, well, I'm so thrilled for you. In 2020, whenever, when you're going to get married to that guy. The cheating wasn't physical, as far as I know. What's this, Jamie? I was having thoughts like, I'm not good enough, but it really stemmed from finding him cheating, and then the trust issues kept getting worse and worse. Okay. So, Jamie, during your relationship, did you have a thought at some point like other girls are a threat, or he's got a wandering eye, or something? Or it was a whole lot of I'm not good enough, or it's a whole lot of trust issues from childhood because you're abused or hurt in some way. That's causation. Now, I'm not blaming you. I'm saying if you have a dominant belief you're going to get hurt because you were hurt as a child, they'll hurt you by cheating. If you've got a dominant belief that other girls competition, other girls will come along and then they'll cheat. If you've got a dominant belief that you're not enough, it doesn't matter what you do, they won't want you, and they'll want others. That's causation. You understand that I'm not beating you up and blaming you and saying it's your fault. It's literally just your mind reflecting out, and they have no choice. Your husband or partner has no choice but to reflect that back to you. You're not enough. I will hurt you. I will cheat. Other girls are better than you. You're not enough for me. You're not enough. You can't trust me. So are you understanding now that's not your fault? It's that your thinking was fucked, and now you got to change it. And then they'll reflect that. I can trust him with my heart. I know now he's not going to hurt me. I'm the only one for him. He doesn't want anybody but me because I'm special and enough and I'm the chosen one, and say a whole lot of stuff about you. Go and do my banished third-party sleep tape at night as well, darling. The cheating wasn't physical. Well, okay. I had trust issues from the past relationship. Yes. Okay. Got it. Okay. So what happened to you as a kid? Where'd that come from? That's what you got to work out. And then say all that stuff against it. That was a joke, unfortunately. I realized after I said it, I'm like, she's engaged. Some people get engaged at 14. Oh, yeah, Molly, what was she doing on the ground there? Oh, what was going on? Hey, Loz, it's all wonderful. I'm just noticing myself overgiving to SP a bit. Any advice to slip into Queen? I'm provided for. Thanks. Look, guys, sometimes, it depends what you feel about it. Like I was saying to someone, I was telling a story to Sasha about I gave my old SP a motorcycle jacket. And I remember second guessing myself when I bought it for him because I just found it at a charity store and it was this amazing vintage jacket. And at the time, I never did anything for him like that. And I remember second guessing and thinking, is this overgiving? And then I was like, it's a $35 jacket in a charity shop. He's going to really appreciate this. I'm going to get it. And it was that attitude of like, he's going to really love this. And he thought it was like the greatest thing. And all his friends were trying it on. And you know what I mean? Like, it's whatever you're thinking behind the giving is. But if you feel like, oh, if I do this, it's overgiving. If I do this, I'm in my masculine energy and he won't like it, then they won't like it. It's whatever you're thinking about it. Okay, so you can give all you like, but as long as it's not coming from a place of I'm giving to get love from you. I'm just giving to be nice. I'm giving because I love you. That's different. Hey, look, I commented earlier, but had to go eat dinner. I wanted to let you know that I manifested free parking today at work. Oh, the boom gates were broken, so they let me open. Also found a tenner in my car. Oh, Zoe, I love that. Love a free parking spot, me. That's wonderful. All right, guys. How to change your self-concept affirm that I can have what I want overnight. I have a story that I can't have what I want, and if I do get it, it'll be taking a really long time. It'll take a really long time. Why do you need it overnight? What's the rush? What's this overnight business? What's the fucking rush? That's my question. Why? But say it if you want. But why the rush? Do you think it's like the opposite of saying you'll never get it, or it's going to take a really long time? So if you say overnight, it's going to counter that. I would just say, I get everything I want to have it now. I wouldn't even worry about the overnight or the time. Why don't you say you've got it now? That's the whole thing. Believe you have received it, not it's coming, not overnight. I commented as well. I think you skipped some. Oh, no. Hi, Lois. Where does the feeling of jealousy come from in general and not only in relationships? Just feeling that you're not enough, darling, that you compare yourself to other people and you're going to be left wanting that other people are better than you or going to get what you want because you're not going to get what you want. Because when you're a kid, you weren't given what you want. There were lots of siblings or you compared to other people or something like that. Hang on. Where am I that I missed? Who are the people? Alexia. Hang on. I'm scrolling right up, guys, just so I can see where this bit is. SP's calling me. I saw that one. Demarian. Do you feel after years of continually consciously manifesting successfully, I still feel like I can't do it or I'm doing it right? Why do you think after years of consciously manifesting successfully, I still feel like I can't do it or I'm not doing it right? Because you've probably got a dominant story that you do things wrong, darling. And things don't work for you. I've been working on my self-concept more and more and putting myself first, affirming on me and my new self-concept. A friend took me out to buy me clothes, to take me out to eat. I know SP is next. Alexia, wonderful. Great, darling. Thanks, Loz. That's what your course came out with. I'm not prioritized. Oh, okay. So do I just turn it around by saying I'm chosen and prioritized? Yes, darling. Yes, Sue. Absolutely. Whatever it came out with is right because you answered it. You answered your own questions. You answered your own statements. So when people say, oh, I don't know if that was accurate, well, you answered it. So if it didn't come out accurate, you must have answered it wrong. You answered it right. So say the complete opposite. I'm always put on a pedestal. I'm always put first. I'm first best. I'm always prioritized. Morning, Auntie Loz. I was given some info by a coach and it sent manifestation opposite a little bit. Guys, why do you keep doing this? So many of you are fucking up your manifestation, that information that you've learned from me by being desperate and watching other people. Didn't you see Alexis fucking her whole life up a couple of weeks ago by some dumb coach telling her to go no contact with a person so she could get her self-concept together and he could get his shit together? I went absolutely spare at her and delved into her childhood for the first time ever because she'd never fucking told me. And 7 fucking days later, he was back and now he can't stop texting her every goddamn day because she stopped listening to that fucking moron giving terrible fucking shitty advice. You guys are listening to some fucking idiots. And you're wondering why it's all going wrong. Hang on, Nate. Let me read this. This sounds terrible. Morning, Auntie Loz. I was given some info by a coach and it sent manifestation in the opposite a little bit. And now I've been told a whole lot of shit and told to death myself. And now I'm feeling down. Oh my God. Who told you that? Now me and SP are on a mini holiday, let's say. It's got me feeling some sort of way, but I know it'll work out as I have always had a dominant assumption she comes back because she can't live without me. Oh, fuck. So what did the stupid coach tell you to do? What are you doing, Nath? Guys, please stick to the script. The script is this. What do I dominantly think about myself? Oh, shit, that's going to manifest. I better fucking change it. The end. So what do you dominantly think about yourself at the moment, Nate? That you're unloved, that she doesn't want you, that you fucked up, that she's never coming back, that she can't live without you, but she's actually living without you right now, so maybe she's not coming back. Have you worked on your self-concept or you're going and listen to idiots? Who told you all that? What was the advice you were given? God damn it. Just see you and your SP back together, revise any fight that you had, revise some horrible shit that she said to you, whatever, if that's the person who said that stuff. And forget that shit you learned. Fucking hell. It's really gets to me, guys, because so many of you are fucking things up because there's so many wannabe coaches out here regurgitating shit from other people and getting it so wrong and confusing you. And you're coming to me like, I burnt my own house down. What do I do? I'm holding the matches. And I'm like, what the fuck did you burn it down for? Okay, I've gone up. How to get rid of anxiety. I think I saw them all go again. All thanks to you, Loz. Everything you do to help us. I'm so thankful. Oh, Alexia, wonderful. Ah, yes, that makes sense. I'm Greek, and you probably know we show love in acts of giving. Yes, and he is always so appreciative. I do think of it as a loving action and enjoyed it, and it's reciprocated. Okay. My old SP is Greek, and he was very giving. I never thought about that, but yeah, they are. Um, I do think of it as loving action. Okay, so decide that that's a loving action and that's just part of your culture and you love giving and it's nothing bad. Decide that. And it isn't anything bad. As long as you're not over giving as a way to be like, love me, love me. That's when it's bad. The line gets blurred between causation and blame when it's not your fault that you didn't know better and taken advantage of for that reason, and when it's something as serious as RAPE. Hope that makes sense. So we're going to get into this conversation, are we? So what's the point? Why? No, you're misunderstanding this. I'm not blaming anyone, and no one who teaches law of assumption is blaming you for anything bad that happens to you. But you want to beat yourself up and think it's blame. So that's got nothing to do with me, Jamie. That's you thinking you do things wrong. That's about you. Another person can have a horrible thing have happened to them. I can say, how did you cause that with your thinking? They can take on board what I'm saying, understand it, not beat themselves up. But you've got a whole lot of dominant, I beat myself up, it's all my fault thinking. That ain't got nothing to do with me. You either accept causation or you don't, in all circumstances. In all circumstances, or you don't. Otherwise, you're really not getting this. Now, I don't know why you even wrote that. If you've got trust issues with your husband, that's why it's happening. Can you understand that? Or you're trying to find the loophole of like, but what about this thing? That wasn't their fault, was it? Guys, it's all causation. Have you never had a bad circumstance that you can look back on and think, I know I caused that? I remember one time saying, if only I got in another CRASH, I could get insurance money. And the next day I was almost written off the road. Did I do that? Yes. Okay. Because otherwise, guys, this just doesn't make sense. Oh, it's only in those circumstances. In those circumstances, it's not true. Yes, it is. I have to tell you, Loz, I've been watching your videos and listening to your tapes, and my self concept has improved so much. I've done your course too. I feel at peace. Love you so much. Oh, Leah, that's wonderful. Oh, feeling at peace is a wonderful thing. Even my comment got missed twice. Oh, Shavangi did it. Hang on, Gagan. The affirmation that I got after doing that part that gets me teary is I deserve all the love in the world and I get it. Oh, the golden nuggets I got from you picked up on the core belief. Wonderful. Yeah. Accountability. It's not blame. Honestly, you've caused it. Amazing. You fix it. Guys, it is accountability. What we're talking about accountability. Sasha and I were talking about that yesterday about accountability. It's accountability. Taking accountability. That's all it is. Right? Hang on. Who's the person I missed? Shabangi. Hang on. How to get rid of anxiety. Darling, go and use my anti-anxiety meditation and use all the affirmation at the end of that. I've been going through some stuff where I needed some support, and while my SP is very caring and supportive, that's exactly when he got busy and wasn't there. What belief do I need to work on? Well, you probably thought, oh, no one's going to support me around this time, or I really need people right now. I bet you they're not going to be here for me, and they weren't. Or because he's busy, he won't be here for me, and then he wasn't. So you've got to say he's always here for me regardless. He puts me first. He puts me above all his work. I'm the main priority to him. Mm-hmm. What did Loz say to my question? The live got cut her off. Oh, the live cut me off. On days when you feel like things are hopeless and nothing is changing, how can you pull yourself out of it? I don't usually feel this way and therefore not sure how to get out of it. Guys, just have a duvet day. Go and lay down, have a cry, watch some sad movies, and then the next day get back on it. Really, do that. You can't feel like you're powerful every single day sometimes. Sometimes things will throw you. Sometimes things happen. Sometimes you doubt yourself. It's normal. Don't worry about it. Just get back on the horse tomorrow. What's this? Anna Marque de Silva, hang on. Curiously, since I improved my self-concept and decided not to accept crumbs no longer, we have contact. I feel more relaxed and serene, but at the same time, I still desire him. Well, that's all right, darling. Thanks for your work. You're amazing. Oh, well, that's... Guys, sometimes when they come back, you won't desire them anymore, and they're there and they're giving you attention. You're like, hi. Like, honestly, sometimes when you worked on your self-concept so much, you kind of like... And you're surprised at yourself. I found all my triggers and issues I have to work on. However, how do I actually change my self-concept for good? Is it just repeating affirmations, though I feel nothing when repeating them? You won't feel anything repeating them, darling, so don't worry about it. Sometimes, guys, it won't have any effect at all at first. Sometimes it will. Sometimes you'll feel something, sometimes you won't. You're stepping into the new state of you however you can do it, by affirmations, scripting, visualizing, anything that will help you. EFT tapping, anything that can get you into the new state of you, darling. I don't care what you do, so long as you're not thinking the old thoughts you used to think. Huh? What's this? Hi, Loz. They just discovered a 4-centimeter. No. And the doctor said no. And I don't want to. Yep, you won't. Do you think I can manifest? Darling, I had a cyst on my ovaries when I was 16 years old. I've never felt a pain like it since. And it just went away of its own accord. You just decide that they're going to say to you, oh, actually, we're going to just let it go back down because that's what a period is. They'll explain this to you if they're good doctors, that a period is your ovary going like that, releasing an egg, and then it goes back down again. Then it makes another cyst the next month on the other side, whoop, and then goes back down. And all an ovarian cyst is it went, popped out and kept growing. And it will go down of its own accord. You tell yourself it's going to go down of its own accord. They'll put you on the pill or whatever it is. I'd be on the pill from the age of 16 because of it. And they'll give you something where you won't need to be operated on and nothing's going to affect you because of this, because it just goes away of its own accord. It's just a cyst. It's normal. That's what a period is. It just goes down. My body is perfect. Just revise everything they've said. Loz, I cannot wait for all the success stories that are coming my way next year. 2023 is going to be amazing. Your teaching is priceless and so valuable. Thank you so, so much. Oh, woman's work. Wonderful. Yes, darling. Guys, let's all tell ourselves that 2023 is going to be the best year we've ever had in our whole fucking lives. Went to congrats to you. Yes, Nico. Hang on, guys. Where am I? Thank you for explaining that, Loz. Yes. I manifested a raise at work, but now with taxes, etc., it still ended up being the same amount. Can I affirm I don't get taxed because I'm young, or do I picture my salary being higher? Just decide you get paid what you want, darling, or picture your salary being higher. Yes. I get everything I want. I have to tell you, Loz, I've been watching your videos and listening to your tapes, and my self-concept has improved so much. I've done your course too. I feel amazing. I love that, darling. Wonderful. All right, guys, what do we call this one? I know I haven't named the last couple of lives properly. I've got to go back and do the thumbnails. Accountability. That's a good one. Accountability. Not reacting to the 3D, or how to deal with the 3D. All right, guys. Thank you so much for the super chats. And guys, make sure you're on the Loz letter because the Subconscious Loz Squad is launching this week. That's my paid group, guys. And after that is the coaching. Okay. And there's going to be a special bonus if you sign up for the Facebook group this month, the paid Facebook group. There's a big, massive bonus for you guys for being the first ones in there. All right. So make sure you're on the Loz letter at www.subconsciousloz.com, either getting my mini course or signing up for the Loz letter. And the third Loz letter is out tomorrow. All right, guys. I will see you soon. Bye, guys. You want to go for a walk?